Hey folks, welcome back. We are jumping back into another episode, and I have got a good turn for you because we found even more magic sites. We've got Earth Blood Seepage, 2 Earth, Mercury Pond, I think that's even 2 water, Well of Whitewater, 1 water. So we are a water powerhouse.
No worries.
We're now an Earth powerhouse.
Amazon collection.
And then we've had this site, Graveyard of the Damned. So this is a bajillion
missing garnets.
Income promise. So we have to fort this ASAP.
If you'd like to give it to me for free, I would love it.
Monster boars, please stop.
Okay, so is anybody gonna actually take Lanka?
Not me.
It's not really in my territory. So.
I mean, they just shat out about 45 troops in one turn, so the sooner somebody takes it, the better.
I mean, that does seem like a fair argument.
Yeah, but then if you try and fail, then you risk just being shamed in front of everyone.
I mean, the AI is like a reasonable thing to lose to. I'll be 100% honest with you there. At higher difficulties, dude, no, I'm telling you. At like, I play on impossible, like EA all impossible, and like you can get blindsided sometimes. Sorry,
I don't think you can lose in a 1v1 against
it. 1v1.
Yeah, it's not the 1v1. It's where all the AI turn on you at once.
Right,
you get some
bump up
offensive
against
borders.
multiple. But I mean,
and
that's
they
most
start
of my single
ignoring
player.
your 40 PD.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's the one thing they could do to improve single player is make it so it's not just like roulette of how many AIs attack you.
Well, if they had some simulacrum of diplomacy, we'd probably all be a little bit happy. But some things are hard to accomplish.
All right, we're gonna need to get our scales spread too. I gotta start getting some
temples. A lot of sacreds on our border.
Oh wait, who's saying that?
The lizard.
Oh yeah. No, they're going to the throne. We've got an app too, right?
We do.
We will honor it. We will honor it. All right, time to get this set up. So now what we're gonna do?
To sell full cold scales, I thought Pangea went Heat 3.
Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate.
Moria is spreading. Well, actually, I don't know if Moria is spreading cold.
Spreading what?
Oh, I'm just saying everyone next to me is spreading cold. It is not the greatest.
Yeah, no. My temp scales are neutral.
Okay.
Alright, this guy's gonna die this turn, but whatever. So we're just gonna spam out Awakened Tattoos. It's basically the idea here.
I don't think I've ever had neutral temp scales.
Oh, I definitely have.
There are certain nations, like that basically have no use for resources. Those nations end up neutral temp scale.
I mean, you always can use 120 points of Bless.
No, temp scales aren't free, man. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I think there's an argument if you want to get like frozen rivers or like thawed mountains or whatever, you could go one heat or cold. If otherwise all you care about is gold. Temperature is actually pretty expensive on gold if you're neutral.
Yeah,
I look at
what happens?
I mean, I'm not worried about Abyssia attacking me.
The game starts in spring, right? And so you get your initial income, and your dominion slowly changes the temperature. And then the season changes, and then all of a sudden, you lose consistency of income. And that can be pretty punishing if you have a failed expansion. Now, if you know for a fact that you don't require a high amount of gold, and that you will be expanding successfully, like you can blind expand basically, then I feel like, sure, dump your heat. Or if you know that you don't need to have a consistent income across, the entire year, like you have an entire series of repeat orders. Like for Pangea here, I'm constantly making sure that I max out sacreds every turn. I would like to have consistent income.
I think we're okay against these guys.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not poking you. I'm doing the best I can. I'm a little bit like I'm probably not.
These are the guys
the
we
way
get.
that you would have played it. So I'm pretty sure of that.
There's like 7 different ways I could have gone, depending on how bad of a position I was at the beginning, or how good.
I think that you started out really well, as far as like if you had launched in yourself. The biggest thing for me is that like I was unsure how to research with this Pangea, especially, or if research was something very relevant. So I had to like kind of make my best guess there.
I mean, same. So we're on the same page. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, Pangea is something that I've only basically taken into games, I'd say less than 5 times, and every time has been with a different strategy. So
Same.
I'm really in here blind for this. If it was if it was Theranos, I would have been on the point regardless of what you had made. But like, because I've played like 30 plus Theranos games, but Pangea is definitely on the lower side for me.
I mean, that entire nation's motivation was Lucid accidentally streamed part of his casting with Sack. We were all watching it, trying to tell him. And in it, Sack said, I was a coward. And so I heard that, and I was like, I'll show you. And I have created the gas nation of saying, I ain't being a coward here. I got shit scales. Either I'm attacking and expanding, or I'm dead. So that was that nation's
I've actually used it in a unique way, I think, here.
So
rather than going rapid expansion, I actually held off on making my temples, which did cause me to lose Dominion. But the Dominion that pushed into my territory...
Hey, we've got 1 minute left for Ulm. You gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, the Dominion that actually pushed into my territory was helpful.
I was actually thinking of doing that too.
Yeah, that's one of the ways I've kind of outplayed the scales that I have. But at the same time, I've basically turtled.
We're a peaceful nation.
Agree.
All right, we are back. But what did I miss? I've been AFK.
Somebody was trying to talk to you about a bump.
Yeah, we had a bump over the throne.
Oh, who won? Or don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah,
So Tis is offering to sell Rings of Regen to all the giant nations in 3 turns.
Yeah, I could
Donate it.
Just 3 more turns and the Ring of Regen farm will be started.
Oh, 3 turns. Okay.
So we both lost. But you technically won.
Yeah, that was a unique situation there. I don't think anyone would call that one of us coming out definitively on top.
Sitis, are you up to construction?
I'm sitting
Well,
at
that's
Con
annoying.
2 right now. So it'll just take me 2 turns to reach Con 3, and then I've got some...
I should have thought about
2
that.
turns to reach Con 4, and then I've got some forging I need to do for myself first.
I will trade you. What is it?
Let's look at the stats
3
on these
hammers
guys.
or actually, hold on. I can get you 2 hammers for 2 vine shields, and then some gems to make it even.
Well, here's the problem with it.
It's not even that scary. I guess
know
it's
what
the
an
multiple
elf and a
attacks.
vine shield do to everyone in the game. So these vine shields will be a premium.
I like how you just still sell it to him.
I mean,
So you're saying you're gonna give me 10 gems instead of 15?
God, that's so fast though. Look at that combat speed.
Famorio, do you have anything near the 21? Because if you do, I can... Well, I can only hit it once with
74.
evocation, but I can hit it from evocation. Actually, I can hit it twice.
Oh well. Well, that's a zinger, guys. We will have the tools to deal with that. Do not worry. Though we don't have the tools exactly right now. Dryads coming in. Okay, and we have a nap, right, Pangea? So this isn't going to... we're not going to have that those centaurs running in?
Yeah, I feel like that should be the case. Are you okay with that being the case?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I mean, I have to double check, but I feel like that shouldn't really count as a violation. I don't know.
No, that's not a violation of the nap.
Yeah, I did not see you there, so I'm kind of like, okay.
Well, actually, we can. I think I want to have. Well, we want to have somebody going in. I don't have. We need to get priests here.
I don't know if Olmas are good to any mage. Well, I guess they're stealthy.
Fun fact about Jade Amazons, they have as much poison res as Satis does.
How convenient.
Yeah, Jade Amazons are pretty high poison resistance. I found that out recently playing as Skull.
I would like to add to the total of mages that can cast Spell Vapors in my Empire to an even 11.
We're gonna need to get temples up too. So that's a thing. We lost all of our
My luck scaling has
warrior
not
sorceresses.
been all that nice. Mostly just because of all these freaking Ivy Kings. I feel like there needs to be a moratorium on those.
Oh, is that what's happening? Somebody claimed the throne of Pangaea?
Yeah, there's a ton of
Throne
Ivy
of Gaia,
Kings.
yeah.
Gaia,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tons of Ivies popping up here.
I got 4 of those indie attacks, and I beat back 3 of them.
There's a minute
third one
left
landed
and
on-
like 4 people.
Can somebody add like a minute for me, or like 2 minutes for me? Because I had to miss the first part of my turn.
There was a lot to respond to, is the only thing I can really say about it.
All right. I need to get a temple here ASAP. So, sorry, we're gonna site search here. Here we're building our palisades. Here we've upgraded this, so that's fine.
Yeah, because I had an Earth Elemental, 2 Ivy Kings. Pretty much a lot to work.
Got a shit ton of death gems.
So, Pan, I got a question. What's
Yes,
up
sir.
with the lumber construct?
The lumber construct. It
Yeah,
is
the
a
lumber construct.
yeah. It's a pretty thing that randomly was given to me. Probably has something to do with all this ivy.
Don't want to go for that. We got to figure out who we're going to do our next
One
war
wonders
against.
what the lumber construct does.
I'm not really sure. Right now I'm kind of thinking
Perhaps it thugs. Perhaps it thugs.
maybe Abyssia. But we're going to kind of turtle a little bit.
I
We
saw
can,
one
we
of
can be
those
aggressive
get,
because we've got all sorts of shit with
really well and
Astral now.
died.
But I want to get more forts up. And I'm
Yeah,
a little
I
set
mean,
back
not the
after
best
losing
yet.
this. So it's a little bit
But
of a
it is
zinger.
pretty.
And I need to get
It is
more
shiny,
cav,
I
I
really
think.
like them. I wish that you could somehow get them to work.
I want to see,
Where
how many did he
Commander go?
bring? 40?
I mean, the thing that would really take them over the edge, of course, would just be make them like almost super bark skinned. Like I would have given them like base protection 20, 10 vulnerability to fire, and then worked from there. They also probably could use a little. I mean, they have more than the Earth Elemental, but
Oh shit, Mander's internet on his PC went out. Wait, never mind, he's back. It's all good.
almost ended up snailing a turn.
I'm back.
All right, so I have a
Okay,
legitimate
will do.
question. Who activated the throne here for
Oh,
Gaia?
the Throne of Gaia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be me. I wanted the 2 nature gems. You would have done the same.
Yeah, well, I'm paying. Yeah, obviously. But man, let me tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a shit ton of earth, guys.
Let me tell you.
All right. So I've lost this throne, which is a bit annoying. We have a... We need to get a fort here, too. We're kind of just forting up a lot, which is a little bit of us being a bitch. We're one turn away. Honestly, I kind of want to get, like, Will of Fates or something. How far away is that? 8? That's a ways off. We've got a shit ton of death gems. I think what we want to make is, if I can... Yeah, once we get construction 4, we'll be in the money, because I'm going to crank out Skull Mentors. Our research is going to go through the fucking roof. I mean, I can use death gems for a lot of things, but I have a shit ton of death income. Look at this, 12? I mean, we can definitely spend 12, so it's not like it's going to be around for forever, but... Now, I mean, there's not much else we can do with our armies. But I do want to kind of build them up. They take a while to get... We got one coming up here. I need to get temples out, so I think that's the next order of the day, is building temples. We're gonna get one over here. I want to just get Dominion control. We need to get our god back. When I get my god up, we're gonna have her become my prophet, I think. Or I could do a Witch King. I think it's better to have her so she can cloud trapeze.
I probably want to go that way. We'll get this nonsense out of the way.
Okay, we're gonna come down here.
Okay, guys, I'm spending 15 gold on Victor's.
You're overpaying.
Don't push me.
You're overpaying.
I'm trying to decide whether Victor's villains or Nephil giants are better at fighting.
Are you looking at that one that has just a bajillion? No, you've already killed that.
Nah, I've got a vet. They hate me.
There's free misfortune scales? There's free misfortune scales?
It's only 2.
Yeah, no one ever really wants to take 3.
Well, my misfortune 3 has given me 2, 3, 4, and I haven't lost a province to random events other than those fucking throne events, so it's been pretty good.
And yeah, sometimes you've got good real life RNG, and that's all you need.
Yep.
What's my astral income? Garbage 1?
Sometimes that is the case.
This is why I'll never be good at Dominions.
I just sent Elk the price of a Vine Shield. I hope you guys understand. It's just business.
It's just business, huh?
Quick, Novell, make them at 28 gems for Vine Shield.
You do know I'm Vanheim and not Pan.
I was talking to Novell.
But I have exactly 0 nature gems per turn. However, I've got a ton through random events. Just not 30.
You have 28.
Oh, you hit 30.
No, lower.
I guess you're not getting a Vine Shield from... That's my lowest price I will go to sell to a elf faction. Because let's face it, nobody wants to fight an elf on a horse with a Vine Shield.
How much is it for me to get a Vine Shield?
You, my repel giant friend, 50.
Wait, what?
His elves aren't on horses.
Yeah, you've not seen his werewolves with Vine Shield.
Dude, I'm not werewolf.
No, he's talking about Femoria, not...
Oh, the other elves.
Yeah, dude, I can
I
make
don't know,
my
the
own
wolves
vine
don't really
shields,
need
thank
vine
you very
shields that
much.
much. I think
I
vine shield's
mean,
better
I was
if you're
thinking
like on a
import
defense
vine shield.
strat. But like wolves just regen through everything.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, any type of mitigations appreciated.
Well, but vine shields break. So if you're getting hit a lot, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
That is true.
I do like that change. I feel like that kind of nerfed. I feel like that was an appropriate nerf to vine shields.
Yeah.
Illwinter's pretty good at balance. Like, I'm surprised to say it, but they seem
A
good.
little bit slow, but good.
Do we want to talk about Scalarian cultists yet, or are we just going to pretend those don't exist in Illwinter's balance?
I banned Scalaria in every game I play, and I will not play a game with them unbanned. So, yeah, Illwinter's not amazing.
Hey man, the Solarian does not exist.
Also,
Well,
watching
it was a change from 4 to 5, right? Because
respawn undead nations is terrifying.
wait, what? I don't know how many that is. That's
Watching
a lot,
you
though.
play undead respawn nations
Oh yeah,
gives me nightmares because of how good you are at it.
oh yeah. I would say that's my specialty.
Hey, I would also claim that to be my specialty as well.
That's a pretty horrifying specialty.
You just
It
feel
is.
ashamed about
Yeah,
specialty.
makes you a lot of friends.
It
Yeah, I
does.
don't think it would.
I mean, it plays out exactly how you imagine it.
I don't know. It's going to go up on my channel, but the Lemuria playthrough this time was so much different than the first time I did it. Like my first Lemuria playthrough was just struggle bus. Like I was the smallest nation in the game for a long time. It was rough. Fought with the elves, lost to the elves.
This current Lemuria game, Lucid kicked ass the entire game.
Yeah. My province graph in that game was just like a rocket ship. It really
That
was.
seems like how Lemuria should be playing.
Well, but I mean, you also have to account that people are going to just attack you like nonstop. So, yeah, it's a lot about survival. And then, like, when you realize halfway through, like, you're surviving well, you're like, oh, I'm actually growing. I'm surviving so well.
Yeah, it's a process.
All right, we're going to search here because I don't
Definitely how I would describe it.
don't really have enough money. We're going to send a guy over here, too. We're going to site search here. I guess we'll site search here. We're kind of wasting some of this, but whatever.
It definitely is a process.
It's a pretty passive game so far. It's going to heat up, though. I have no doubt. And we're just killing it on gym income, so I'm going to do some crazy fucking
Are you
thugging.
actually going to take Lanka, or are you guys leaving it completely alone?
I'm not leaving it completely alone, but the forces I have in the area are not like enough to push him.
I was fine until he spawned 200 animals on me, and I had to kill all of those. That killed a lot of...
Getting some
So,
soulless
if you
here.
want an elk, you can take it. But if you take it, the price of Vine Shield goes up to 35 gems.
Yeah. Okay, do we need this for our first store? I feel like I do need a few. I need to build a doom stack.
In the area.
Looks like we're letting the mighty AI live. Great.
I'm kind of tempted to just let them screw with you guys because they're probably going to deal with you guys before me.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of how that ends up sometimes.
We're kind of poor. I don't have enough Dominion spread. And I've got other people's shit Dominion.
I'm going to send you 15 Earth Gems. I would like a Dwarven Hammer, if that's okay with you.
Who is it, sorry?
This would be Femoria.
Femoria again. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Is it really worth getting a lot of these guys? Not really.
It's only a 2.
Okay. Yeah, I might ask you for some return goodwill because I'm using my early game Earth or hammers, and yeah, I could really use some construction 4 gear.
All right, I will get to work on researching construction 4.
Yo.
Okay, I appreciate it. And what did you say you're gonna send? You're gonna send Earth?
Yep, 15 Earth.
Okay, if you want to do that,
I know you've been struggling.
No, actually, my Earth is doing just fine because I stopped making hammers for.
We can also think about taking a global.
If you want to do air, you're more than welcome. Air or nature, both.
No.
Let's see what pass we're going to go. We're going to go up here. We're going to get evocation 3.
The
then I've got to make a play. I kind of want to go up.
Earth for the moment.
Can we make a play for Mother Oak?
Take your pick.
Maybe. My God comes online, maybe. Yeah, alteration is definitely going to be the ticket after this because it's going to give me even this will give me darkness. And like his centaur and stuff are going to suck. Everybody's going to suck in darkness. Not Abyssia, but a lot of people. It's going to be a good game. Okay. I think.
Man, are you ever going to cast Mother Oak, or am I going to have to end up casting it?
Look, man, it has not been easy.
I think that's it. All right, guys. It's probably the end for this episode.
Casted ended up being 3 Earth Elementals, gnomes with Earth Elementals.